Today I'm going to show you how you can make money with YouTube without showing your own face or even using your own content. With the method that I go over today, other people are utilizing it already and some are even making £20,000 each and every month. Let me jump over to YouTube now and show you this channel here that we're going to talk about throughout this whole video that's clearly getting thousands of views each day. So the channel's called Trend Royale. This is a relatively new channel that hasn't been around for that long at all, which makes this method even better as you can start making some good money pretty quickly. They have a simple content strategy, which is repurpose videos from a different platform. They then turn that into 8 to 10 minutes long and with some added effects, which I'll show you later on. Now, some content similar to this won't get accepted into YouTube's partner program due to people just copying other work and uploading it. This strategy that I'm going to go over today is different. We'll be making it our own and making the videos interesting, which will engage viewers to watch the entire clips. Also, you can see this channel is verified, which means YouTube has accepted the channel and it is making money through YouTube Adsense. Let me just jump into one of the videos now so I can show you the type of content they're posting, and I can also then show you how you can then do that too. I'll just play this now. If you just have a listen as well, this is how they aren't being done with any copyright strikes.
Welcome to Trend Royale. Check out this satisfying peel.
They had a voiceover at the beginning introducing their channel. As well as that, they had a pop-up of their logo and then a logo at the bottom left here too. Now, I won't play this whole video, but throughout this 10-minute clip, they then have a voiceover every now and then popping up. This is then preventing the copyright strikes. So these videos that they have up as well, they aren't their own videos. You can get all of these for free as well, and it's very easy, which I'll show you how to do in a bit. This channel is almost like a comedy sketch or review TV channel. So let me just show you a different section of another video to explain it a bit better.
I'm not really sure what this girl thought was going to happen.
So that's the type of style of videos that they do. So let me just jump back to their homepage now, and you can see that they have multiple different categories of different videos. So each of these videos here are different categories of videos. They then have multiple different 30-second to a minute clips inside of them, adding them all together, making a longer video. So some of them are 10 minutes. You then also have some that are more like shorter, like 8 minutes. This grouping can be really good, as it's then also a good way to find the content in the first place, and then creating these videos becomes much easier. So let me just head to the platform now that we can find all this content for free. If you just head to TikTok, over on this platform, they then have loads of non-copyrighted content which can be used from free downloads. So let's say you wanted to replicate Trend Royale's channel and do their style of videos. All you would need to do is come over to TikTok and then go into the search bar at the top and then search for a category that they've done before to find all your clips. So say we wanted to do embarrassing clips, we just type that with the hashtag before, and then now we have thousands of different videos we can use for our own content to then get making our longer 10-minute videos. All we want to do now is then go through some of these videos and find the ones we want and get different windows open so that you can then download them all and get them into your computer. So just as an example, say we wanted this video here. To download it, we have to just click on it. Then on the right hand side, you press copy link. Then you need to come over to a website similar to this one, which is a simple TikTok downloader. Then just enter the URL here, press download, and then some of them, depending, might have different things, but this one just has another download at the top. And then once it's downloaded, that's now in your file. Make sure you then do that for all the other multiple videos that you want to do, as remember, you need a 10-minute long clip just for YouTube. So once you've got all them, save them in your files, and then we can move on to the next step. We now need to get a software that we can use to edit them all together. Now, there are plenty of them out there, some of them paid, similar to Adobe Premiere Pro, but the ones I'm going to show you today are all totally free. Firstly, you can use a software called OpenShot. This isn't the one I personally use to edit my videos, but it is very beginner friendly and obviously free to use. So this could be a great one to get started with, but the one I use is called DaVinci Resolve. This is very similar to Premiere Pro. I've been using it for ages now and only ever had to use the free version. It has everything you would need at basic level, so it's ideal for us. So the next step I'm going to show you now is then the editing process. I'm going to do that in DaVinci, but you can do that on any software that you choose. I've got the 2 clips that I want already, but all you need to do is import them and then add them to your media file here. And then once they're in your media file, you can put them into the timeline. Make sure you put them back to back so then they play continuously. I've only got 2 clips obviously, but you'll have to have much more to create your 8 to 10 minute video. So once you've added them all in, you'll then need to move on to the titles, logos, and then the voiceover. So for the logo, we're going to use a software that again is free and very easy to use called Canva. I'm sure you've seen this software before, but all we need from it today is just the logos. If you just search logo, it'll come up with all the different templates that we can use. So all of these templates are free to use. Some of them might be like a paid version, but make sure you pick the free ones. You can either use one of them, or if you wanted, you can then make your own from a blank logo. I suggest using one of the other ones already, unless you're a graphic designer. You can make your own logo, but if not, then just simply use one of these and then you can edit the text and the color and all of that. For now, I won't go into too much of the detail with the logo design. This isn't the one that I'm going to use, but I'm just explaining how to do the next step. If you then press download, once you've then edited the whole thing, just press download and then you can save it to your files. Once you've then done that, you can then move it into your editing software. So now you've done your logo, then come into your editing software. All you need to do is just import it again the same way you did the video clips. Then once that's in here, all you need to do is just bring it over to the timeline again. Again, all these softwares might be slightly different how this works, but that's how mine works. You can then go into the inspector tab at the top and make it slightly smaller. Then we can move that left. Again, once that's in, depending on the editing software you choose, they'll all be different. You can then add animation to these if you want, so I can have animations through my effects. Another thing that some of these channels are doing as well are the text overlays. So again, this is something you should really think about doing, as it would then make sure you don't get done with any copyright strikes, as it's completely your own creation. So the way that's done in DaVinci is go to effect and then you can then go to titles and then you can add your titles here. Now moving on, let's get to the voiceovers. This is probably the most crucial part of this method, really bringing the video together and making your own channel rather than a load of repurposed content thrown into an editing software. There's a couple different ways we can do this as well, so make sure to keep up and keep watching. So the first way will be simply recording your own voice through a mic or a phone and then uploading that to your computer, then adding the audio on the editing software just here. This is probably the most easiest way to get it done and move on to the next step, but I know a lot of people don't want to use their own voice, which is fine. You can still do this method. However, you need to use one of the other ways that I'm going to teach now. So the next one is then adding your text to speech in. This can be done through a software like SpeechHello. You just have to enter the sections of text that you want to use, then it will transfer it into speech. They also have different voices that you can use. You can either have male or female, or you can choose whatever you like. You have to be careful with this one, however, as text to speech is on the edge of whether it gets approved or not into the partner program. Some are fine. There are a lot of cinema channels at the moment that are still doing this type of content and make a lot of money still. However, you have to just be careful and may need other things to get your channel to be monetized. Lastly, the method that you need to be using probably for this channel type, if you don't want to use your own voice, is then by going to Fiverr and hiring voiceovers. If you head over to Fiverr, which is just a freelancing website, and search for voiceover, this will bring up then thousands of different search results of different people that you can hire to then say your text that you've written out. As this is only going to be 30 seconds of speech, they won't be expensive at all. Some of these say $20. This might not even be that much. It could only be about $10 as it's only 30 seconds. So each video won't be that expensive to do. Now, once you have everything in order, edited together with the speech, the text and the logo, all you then need to do is head back to your YouTube channel. And then once we're in the YouTube channel, all you got to do is press upload and upload video. During this upload process as well, you need to make sure you're optimizing each and every video so it gets picked up in search, making sure you can get the most views possible. As well as this, you need to get up as many videos as you can at good quality. This will then give you the best opportunity to grow as fast as you can and get the most amount of views in the shortest period of time. I hope this video has helped. If it has, please drop a like and subscribe for future money making methods.